Alright guys, hi, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. I just got off that bus, the 203 North, I think it was. And I am on the edge of Summerlin, which is, I guess, a suburb of Las Vegas. And the mountains are right there. I have to walk, I'm gonna guess I probably have to walk 4 or 5 miles to get out to where I want to go. I'm not going to walk as far as Red Rock, I don't think, because Calico Canyon Basin, Calico Basin something, is a good walk closer. It's less of a walk, so I'm going to hit that area. It's beautiful, and it'll be a nice place for Aurora to rest, right? All right, so I'm going to hit this gas station for some emergency caffeine. I have 2 liters of water and lots of clementines and some cookies. I think I have some Pop-Tarts, which are my emergency food. So, all right, let's get this day started. All right, guys, I don't know if you can see way down there is right. Oh, can you see it? No, maybe not. Is a little pyramid. That is the Luxor Hotel. That is Summerlin. That's where I got off the bus just now. This is the 215, so if you know Las Vegas at all. And I am now going to hop on the Western Beltway Trail towards those mountains back there. All right, so Google says it's about a 2-hour and 20-minute walk to Calico Canyon Basin. Wish me luck. All right, so I have about an hour and 35 minutes left, according to Google, to get to Calico Basin something or other. This is a very fancy part of Summerlin. Around through these bushes and these shrubs, I keep hearing rustling, and it turns out to be pheasant. I think they're pheasants. Quails. Quails. They're more likely quails. Pheasants are in the woods. But it's fancy enough here that they're actually, if you can see down there, they're blowing leaves off of gravel on the meridian. So I wonder what the property taxes are like here, right? Oh, okay. Onward and forward. All right, I'm still trucking. It's about 12:25. I didn't leave the house till about 10 o'clock, which is later than I wanted, but we'll see. I'll make it. I'll make it. I need to stop and take a break, a little breath. And I noticed this. Isn't this pretty little shrub? Here in the Southwest, and I'm sure in Florida and other warmer places, the landscape with herbs. These are rosemary shrubs. They're pretty small compared to some of them. Aren't they pretty when they flower? They're covered in little bees. All right, now I've caught my breath. Let's keep walking. All right, guys, I think I'm almost at Calico Basin. You can see the leaves here are starting to turn, very pretty. Autumn does get here eventually in Las Vegas, even though it's about 71 degrees. Oh my goodness, I'm getting tired, guys. Did I mention my life goal now is to lose like 20 pounds? I made a video, gosh, I have no idea when, back about eating and fitness as a flight attendant, and I was, I don't know, about 10, 15 pounds lighter than I am right now. And I feel it right now. All right, so Calico Basin is probably a 1/4 mile ahead of me. And then Red Rock is about 1.5 miles past that. So I'm not quite sure if I'm going to make the trek all the way to Red Rock. I might stop up at Calico Basin. Hi guys. Calico Basin is right over there. It's super quiet out here except for the occasional car that passes by. And over on my left over there somewhere is a firing range. So occasionally you hear little pop, pop, pops. But otherwise it's beautiful. So I'm gonna hit I would love to go over there where those little hills are, but if I don't get that far, okay. If I don't get that far, I'll be okay. I'll just find a nice quiet spot where I can put Aurora down and then try to make it out of here before the sun sets. Walking by, I found this cool thing. It's a, I'm not sure if you can see it actually. Can you see that little model airplane over there somewhere? Yeah, it's right there. It looks like a little hawk or something. Someone's flying a model plane. Sorry for the traffic. There's a, it's a private club. It's a members only club. So it's like a little model airplane airport. How cute is that? All right, guys, I have made it to Calico Basin. I don't know if you can tell what the color is over there, but that is the back of Red Rock. I just can't make it over there. It's another mile, and I am worn out already, and the sun is gonna set in probably just a couple of hours, so I need to make my way back to civilization, but that's where I am right now. I think I'm gonna try and go a little bit higher. I haven't gone too high, but I am winded after this walk. It's gorgeous though. I'll go a little bit higher so I can't hear cars for the first time in hours. Hey guys, isn't this beautiful? Goodness, I'm at the top of a little hill, away from the traffic and the noise and the people, and so I'm gonna find a little spot. This is one of my favorite views right there, the sun setting. Oh my god, I'm winded. I'm gonna find a spot somewhere around here, because I don't know if this is actually illegal doing what I'm doing. Burying a kitten, so I'm gonna find a spot around here and lay little Aurora to sleep. Hey guys, all right, so I'm up here. I found a spot. I'm not gonna tell you where it is, just in case this is illegal. I don't know, but I found a spot, and I am not gonna put her in that little plastic box I mentioned in my last video, because the idea of putting a plastic piece of plastic in the ground in a place like this just feels like sacrilege. So I'm going to put her in the ground to sleep au naturel, I think, as nature would have intended it. I am going to put two things in her little bed. One of my cat's favorite cat treats, because who knows, in the afterlife she might need one, and one of Eleanor's toys. It's one of those little Mylar crinkly balls. She loves these. She's probably has 36 of them, I mean, or more, around the apartment. I'm always buying more, because they end up behind the couch, under the bed, but she just loves these things. So to leave this little cat who didn't have a chance to play or have treats, give her something in the afterlife, right? And while she didn't have much of a life in my apartment complex under a shrub, she's going to be sleeping here in this magnificent, quiet, beautiful place. So I'm going to get cracking and then get home, because this day is moving along awfully quick. The sun is slipping away from me. All right, so I'll see you in a bit. Okay, the sun is setting. I think this is really, it was perfect timing to get back close to Summerlin, which is right down there. I don't know where these people are going. The traffic has been blowing my mind. The fact that people are driving out into the desert in numbers that you would not believe at this hour just stuns me, but I digress. So I'm going back into Summerlin right down there, and I'm gonna get an Uber home, because I am not gonna take the bus back, because this day is already too long. I'm gonna make a little ending to this video when I get back to the house and let you know how I felt about this experience. Guys, I'm home. There's Buddy. Buddy is taking a little nap on my laptop. Does he want the bed that I put next to it? No. He wants to lay on my laptop. These are the pet cots that I have on one side of my bed. I have a gray one and a red one over there. So I'm back at home in this fantastic lighting. Maybe this is why I'm single. This is the lighting in my bedroom. That's probably not the reason I'm single. Hello, Eleanor. Hi. Hello. Hello, Eleanor. All right. She's not having it. Yeah, really not having it. All right, so, yeah, this lighting, I'm sorry. So, how would I summarize the day, and was I happy I went through all of this effort for that little kitten? Yes. Quick answer, yes. I'm very glad I did it. I feel very at ease. I feel at peace for that kitten and for myself. I don't know. Would I have rather taken, this has been, let's see, it's 7 o'clock, 9 hours, 8 hours, 9 hours of walking and effort to bury a kitten in a very beautiful, peaceful place, or throw a poor newborn kitten in a dumpster. I feel very happy with my choice. I'm probably a little weird for having gone through this much effort for this kitten, but I just felt bad, and I just feel so badly for Diana. So I kind of did it for her too. She'll never know or care. She's a cat, but I do feel a little bit more at peace with my decision to actually do what I did today. The only thing I did not film today, which I thought would have been really good and very funny and very odd, was there's a picture of me I think I'm going to include here next to the Red Rock sign. I think I have the leaving Red Rock side, but I asked a couple to take a picture for me, and I in turn took some pictures for them. And so we're chatting, and they said, "Oh, do you live here?" I said, "Yes, I'm based here as a flight attendant." I did not mention who I work for, which is probably a good thing because I sounded a little crazy a minute later. And they asked if I'd been out to Red Rock before, and I said yes. But and I started to tell them the whole story about Diana and the kitten dying, and me wanting to bury it in the desert and have like a little ceremony kind of thing, you know. And you could see the look in their eyes was like, honey, get in the car, this guy's crazy. I was laughing because I knew how weird I sounded. They were laughing, I think, because they were a little uncomfortable. But it was funny. I don't think I came across as weird. Maybe I did. But that's the only thing I think I regret not having on film, because that was a hoot. But I do... This was a lot of walking. For some reason, I have walked longer. I've walked further when I go to New York City. I might walk like literally 15, 20 miles in the course of a day. I just walk all over the city. I have a great time. Today, I may have walked a total of maybe 10 miles, maybe a little bit more. And my feet feel like hammers have hit them on the bottom repeatedly. I have a 4-day trip starting tomorrow night, so I am hardly going to be on my feet at all until then, because I'm going to be suffering, especially in Boston, because I have a long layover in Boston. I plan on doing a lot of walking and a little bit of shopping at my favorite store, Primark. Look forward to a video about that. But yes, all in all, I'm very, very content with what happened. Near the end of this video, I am going to insert a picture or two of how I left Aurora's little grave, her little bed. I found some stones that were nearby, some flat stones, and I arranged them in like a little square pattern And I think I included a picture or two of that. I was going to include a picture of like her laying down. I had her all curled up like she was sleeping with the toy and the treat next to her. Putting putting that dirt on her was hard. It was very difficult for me to do. I just kind of thought of it as putting a blanket over her. So she's sleeping now in the desert in a gorgeous place. And so I've come home to my cats. Let me see if I can get a little image of what Claire's doing right now. That's not coming out really well on my camera. She likes to lie facing the wall, whipping me with her tail. She's very strange. Yeah, so that's it. That's my video about putting Aurora to sleep, to rest, out in the desert. It's a place that I would not mind being put to rest myself, honestly. Such a beautiful place. But hopefully that is a very, very long time from now. This video is getting very cryptic and very strange. So I'm going to end this here, and thank you very much for your coming with me on this journey. And hopefully you've not judged me too harshly for being very strange, for putting this much emotion into a little poor kitten. But I blame Buddy. I blame Buddy. He has opened my heart and opened this level of compassion for other living things, particularly cats, that I've never understood, I've never had before, but that damned cat has done a number on me, more than just biting my arm. So at this point, I'm now rambling. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you soon, and hopefully have fewer strange videos like this in the future. Thanks, and fly safe.